Saturday Night Live recap. The White Lotus star Walton Goggins hosts. Cecily Strong returns as Jeanine Pirro. It's SNL in review. We're at the penultimate episode of season 50. Isn't that a great word? Penultimate. I can't be certain, but it feels like such a prestige TV term. Now, dear Conehead, the question for you is, has season 50 been prestigious enough for you? Has it lived up to the hype? Tonight's show is hosted by Walton Goggins, who's been on a tear lately at HBO, appearing on two of the best examples of modern prestige TV, The White Lotus and The Righteous Gemstones. He's one of the most compelling actors around. Frankly, if Goggins is appearing in something, you know it's worth, at a minimum, checking out. And hey, Arcade Fire is back. They are a definitive example of a modern Saturday Night Live musical guest, in my view. 6 appearances, starting back in 2007. Their new cast member or Arcade Fire sketch with Tina Fey during the season 39 premiere in 2013 is a classic. Former cast member John Milhiser recalls, "That was our first show. I remember there being the same number of Arcade Fire band members as new cast members, so Tina mentioned that in her opening monologue. They showed a photo of us as Arcade Fire. They also played at the end of the episode after goodbyes. My parents were there in the crowd, getting crazy with Arcade Fire. It was crowded and loud for sure. The next day, my dad told me he had just had heart surgery. He didn't want to tell me before my first SNL episode, so he waited till after. Being in the Arcade Fire mosh-ish pit probably wasn't what the doctor ordered for my dad, but it was fun." The band also appeared as a special guest during the 2012 season 37 finale. This was a final episode for cast members Andy Samberg, Kristen Wiig, and Abby Elliott, where they performed a last time with guest host Mick Jagger. They also memorably joined Jagger, the Foo Fighters, and the Saturday Night Live band performing the Rolling Stones' She's a Rainbow and Ruby Tuesday as a send-off to Wiig. A beautiful moment. So, a fun host and a legendary musical guest. Will it be prestige TV? Scroll down, reader. More surprises are in store. Yes, the Mother's Day message. The SNL tradition that celebrates the moms of cast members. Kenan Thompson, Marcelo Hernandez, and Bo and Young lead a sweet song until, wait, Thankful Bait and Switch. I never thought I would be happy to see James Austin Johnson's monstrously accurate take on Donald Trump, after a very funny admission that these were mom actors, not the real deal. We get Trump going into recent news. His "the Pope joke, the prayers," is really funny. Shout out Robert Smigel, as is sending J.D. Vance to do his thing. Bad things happen in threes. Here's a fun cameo. Trump recently appointed Fox News host Jeanine Pirro as interim U.S. Attorney in D.C. Cecily Strong appeared many times yelling as her on Weekend Update, and now the character appears in the cold open. Nice to see Strong back, especially as one of her signature characters. One of her bits on Update, especially near the end, was Spit taking her wine onto into? Anchor Colin Jost. Well, enter Jost as Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. The crowd gives him a conquering hero's welcome, despite him still being a cast member. Curious. He gives her a layup to spit alcohol into his mouth. He makes some group chat jokes, and there we are. I preferred this when it was the mean and lean Johnson rant, but we can't escape the rumors around Jost leaving, right?